welcome to another one, and this will probably be the final one on this little, I guess, short trip. You're joining me here in Meekatharra. I've just showered up. I've just got a free coffee from, not from Shell, from down the road there at Ampol. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, what I'm dribbling on about, check out the last couple of videos. I'm doing a short little trip away, where I was trying to get to Karajini, but it just didn't really work out. I'll find myself on the hunt for abandoned mines and abandoned towns. So this episode, we're heading towards a little spot called Big Bell, an abandoned mining town. No idea what's going on there, no idea what to look for. I've never been there before, so I guess we'll play that by ear. But as for, well, like the last couple of videos, we'll get cracking and see what we see along the way. Whatever we see that's interesting, we'll pull up, have a little look. But let's get into this. And before we leave Meekatharra, I do want to say, Shell Coles Express over there, free hot showers, free toilets, free sort of amenities. Just go in there, ask for the key, and in you go, happy days, which is pretty bloody good. And then you go back down the road there to the Ampol, free coffee for driver. So really happy days, and Meekatharra has surprised me a lot. Being from Geraldton, I find it hard to do videos on this little town, but little towns around Geraldton, even Geraldton included. But anyway, let's get on with it. Let's crack on and head towards Kew, which is, I believe, another hour, half an hour up the road, that way, south. And then we start heading west from there, onto the dirt roads again, which, it's a beautiful, nice day, but we did have loads of rain last night. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Hopefully there's no roads closed, but play it by ear. So our first little stop is a mine right on the side of the road here. Hopefully in the time-lapse footage there, I can slow it right down. You can see some of the mine. But this is Bluebird mine, just outside of Meekatharra. It's a gold mine, and just over this little hill here is a huge open pit, which I will get the drone up once I've done filming here. But I believe it's full of water. I haven't seen this in a good couple of years, but step up here. You can see a little bit. Oh, look at that. So I believe this is all abandoned, whatever. There is another pit over the back there, which they do cross the road. Every now and then you see the big haul trucks crossing the road. Pretty interesting to see. And interesting to drive past as well. You can see all the machinery, see everything happening from the roadside. So it's pretty cool to see on that last little clip there. Hopefully it makes a cut, but you can see the old road running pretty much into their newest pit, and where they've built the new road around their pit there. It's a Great Northern Highway as well, so yeah, can't stop production with mining. It's pretty cool to see. So next little stop, Nanine town site, which is, apparently it's another little ghost town, well, ghost mining town. I'm not too sure about anything else really. There is a huge mine over there, open pit mine. and a gate down there, so we'll see if we can get in. There's no sign saying no entry or anything, so play it by ear. Hopefully we can get straight in there and go and have a look. So this is it. This is the remains of Nanine town site. Not a lot remaining. A couple of concrete pads there. Another one there. And I believe this would have been the railway, which was washed away, from what I've seen. It was washed away in heavy flooding. Interesting to see what people have found here and just sort of lined up along the concrete. So it was proclaimed a township on September the 24th, 1891. A little more than a year after gold was found in the area. And by 1930, only the railway shed and about a dozen other buildings remained. After what sounds like everyone had just moved on. The gold rush had just kept going. Which is sad, but that's what it was back in the day. See if we can get up there close to the pit. I think you can get, by the looks of it, I think you can get right up to the pit. Well, that's pretty cool. Not going to go any further because it looks all wet and muddy and crap, but see the water running down here as well. Beautiful view. But yeah, not often you can say you've, well, we haven't been right to the bottom, but not often you can say you can be in sort of down the bottom of a pit. So it's interesting they got this all fenced off, this little shed and whatever that is, but right next to it, a huge open pit there, which I'm not getting too close to, but don't know what the GoPro can see. Yeah, not fenced off at all, which is pretty strange. Yeah, that's weird as well because there's no entry signs or anything anywhere. You've got the sign that says Nanine town site. You go in there and you're pretty much free to come and have a look at this whole little area here. So it's weird they haven't got these fenced off. I'm guessing this is another one. It looks like another one. But they have got that fenced off. Well, that's going to do me here for Nanine. Got some locals waiting for the train. I think they'll be waiting a while, but they'll be right. Yeah, well, weird little spot, this one. Interesting little, I guess, town site, what's left of it. Not much is left of it. A little bit of the train station there. But the mine itself, yeah, pretty cool. You can get right down to the, I guess, right down to the bottom of the pit there. But also a bit weird that they've still got some open, what do they call it? Shafts, sort of, not fenced off or anything. But anyway, keep on moving here. I've been here around 2 hours, so I'm wasting my own time, I think. Well, let's get going. So I'm here in Kew, and unfortunately I just haven't got time to stop. Beautiful little town, Kew, a lot of history here. But yeah, just haven't got the time to stop. It's 2 o'clock now. Got to get out to Big Bell. It's about 25 kilometers, I think, west. And yeah, I just planned on getting to Big Bell and seeing Big Bell and then heading off from Big Bell, getting closer to home. But I don't know, found myself wandering around the ruins there for way longer than I thought. So I think the plan is now I'm going to get to Big Bell and probably camp the night there. It is a free camp, so yeah, play that by ear. But yeah, wasted a lot of time wandering around, wasting time there, but all good. We'll get back out to Kew one day. Also, saying all that, it is Saturday and I don't really want to miss a day's work on Monday, so touch wood, tonight will be my last camp out, which yeah, try and camp out at Big Bell there. And then get home Sunday. If we don't make it home Sunday, no big deal. Get back Monday and miss a day's work. But I don't know, we'll play it by ear. I really want to get back for Sunday so I can crack on with work Monday. That's a lot bigger than I was expecting. That's huge, that thing. A hotel, I believe. Big Bell Hotel. Really something else, that. It's huge. So that's a lot bigger than I thought, that thing. That's incredible. From seeing all the pictures, I thought it'd be about half the size. I've seen the pictures, I knew it was a double story, but that thing's huge. And there's even, I've gone for a little, went to the end of the road there, and there's still the mine site there, the Big Bell mine site, which is still operational. By the looks of it though, there's a lot of little, I guess, houses or buildings spread out all through this area, so that's going to be pretty cool to have a little look around. But I've also noticed they've got signs out here too, which is really good. Main street of Big Bell is named after Townsends, pastoralists who settled on nearby Coodardie station before 1900. The Townshends helped prospectors, and it's said that some owed their lives to these pioneers of the district. The Big Bell corner of Townsend and Meehan Street, most intact structure from the town's heyday. So that's an incredible picture there. To see that. in that state. And these are even pretty interesting pictures here. Big Bell railway station, which I'm guessing would have been around here somewhere. I'm not too sure. This looks like a railway line. And then by that picture, the shopping area was behind the railway line. So somewhere over there, I'm not too sure. We'll start looking around, but that's blown me away. That's bigger than I thought. A lot bigger than I thought. There we go. In November 1935, Premier Gold Mining Company announced that it would develop a mining operation at Big Bell. An agreement with the state government in March 1936 to build a railway from Kew to the mine leases signalled the birth of Big Bell Township. Township of Big Bell was gazetted in 1936 and at its peak in 1954 boasted a population of 850. Big Bell Township declined rapidly following mine closure in 1955. Well, the looks of that map there, this is a big town. So that was the railway line, which ran through there. Shops and post office were next to the hotel. Which is interesting because the photo back on that one looks a bit different, but anyway. Scale there. So yeah, huge town. We'll have a quick walk around the hotel, and then we'll go for a little cruise around the township. Because there's plenty of buildings still intact. Well, mostly intact, and plenty of bits of concrete sort of just spread out everywhere. Plenty of crap as well. But this is really good to see. How it's so intact still. I'd imagine this would have been gone through with a fine-tooth comb. Oh, look at that. Out of all the crap scribbled on the wall there, please return empty glasses, which I'm guessing would be an original writing on the wall there. And this being the bar. That's a nice picture. Big jewfish. West Australian jewfish. There's no shortage of fireplaces in here. So whoever's done these little, I guess the fish art, actually works out really nice. If I can get that right, there he is. Looks pretty good like that. And they're sort of all over the place. There's about 3 or 4 of them. Anywho, that's going to do me here. We'll start looking around the rest of the Big Bell town site. But nice little walk around here. No idea what this is, but there's loads of crap all around it. Oh, look at those birds in there. I'm hoping they show up on camera. There. Oh. Beautiful green coloured birds. Hoping they show up in camera there, just in the tree there. Go on now, it's spewing. That's what I need to start looking for, firewood. If I'm going to be camping here, I've got to scrounge up some firewood while I'm walking around. There they are again, chasing them. The Big Bell State School opened on 12th of August 1937 with an enrolment of 18 rising to 50 and remaining at that level until the mine closed between 1943 and 1945 owing to World War II, when numbers dropped to 5. Records indicate 100 students were enrolled in 1954. Concrete drinking fountain at the rear of the school, still largely intact. I'll walk past that, we'll go and have a look at that. You can see it just up there, but interesting. So no information on this one, but by the looks of it, may have been the church. Yeah, no information on that one, but I reckon it was the church. Loads of crap all strewn about around it. And I believe there's only really 3 buildings standing. The church, the hotel, and there's another one just down there, which we'll go and have a look at next. Oh, and the water tower, if you can include that. And this one being the 3rd and last building. Remaining building. No information again. Looks like someone's had a bit of a fun time in here though. I think that's going to do us. Try and scrounge up the last little bits of firewood and set up camp, really. But that is Big Bell. Really interesting walk around. Well, dinner's on, got the fire on, and all set up, and it's going to be a bloody good night. You've got the faint hum of machinery in the background there from the Big Bell mine, along with the birds playing, I don't know, playing games, getting ready for bed. Hopefully you can hear that on the GoPro, but yeah, good little night this one. So I'll probably put this on a little bit of a time lapse, try and catch some of the stars come out. As for dinner, leftovers from the camp we were at the other day. They had frozen meals, just grabbed a couple of them and chucked them in the freezer. So I think it's lasagna I got in there, but it's in the oven, warming up, beautiful. Other than that, let's put this on a time lapse. We'll see you in the morning. Well, it's the morning here at Big Bell. Kettle's on, about to have some brekkie, but what a beautiful sleep that was. Yeah, slept the whole way through the night. There's a little bit of rain that came out, sort of woke me up. I had to race out and turn the camera off, but a light hum from the machinery in the mine over there, but nothing special. It was, yeah, a really good night. And then waking up to the birds singing, that was really good. So I reckon if you ever get the chance to stay at Big Bell here, definitely stay here. It's yeah, it's just a beautiful little spot, this one. I'm the only one here as well. But anyway, that's going to do us. It's pack up day today. Pack everything up, head back to Geraldton. 4 and a bit hour drive, I believe. So yeah, looking forward to that. Anywho, we'll get started. We'll get this packed up. By that time, the kettle should be boiled and have a quick brekkie. Let's get into it. I'm not too sure how much filming I am actually going to do today, just on the way home, because realistically I think I've got about 3 or 4 hours cleaning this car up once I get back and unpacking everything. So yeah, we'll see what we see along the way, but finish brekkie, hit the road, get out of here. So I think I've got enough time, just enough time to fit in one more little stop, and that is Walga Rock. Another big old rock. I'll get the drone up, but there's a load of Aboriginal paintings here. So that's the reason I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to do any of the climbs or anything, because I think there is a couple of different walks, climbs. We're just going to see the Aboriginal art and then probably just keep on moving, get out of here. But we'll get the drone up, have a little look at this big old rock. So Walga Rock, the Uluru of the West. The second largest monolith in Australia, Walga Rock is home to the largest rock art gallery in Western Australia. Walga Rock covers a lot of ground at about 50 hectares and with a circumference of 5 kilometres, length of 1.7. Can be climbed in about 10 minutes. I'm not going to do it, just haven't got the time. Even though it is 10 minutes, we're just going to have a look at the little art sections and keep on moving. But I didn't know that, second largest monolith. Mount Augustus is a monocline, I think. No camping, under development. Sign looks a bit old, but fair enough. There's loads of them. So loads of artwork as well, and the ones that really stand out are the little handprints down there, which are really cool. Loads of them. So a cool little stop, loads of artwork, that's incredible. Sort of goes the whole way from start up there all the way along here. And the wall's just filled. But yeah, cool little stop. 10-minute walk to the top. Not going to do it. I'm pretty sure you can drive the whole way around the rock as well. There's a little track I saw on the drone. But I'll keep on moving and get on out of here. Well, home safe and sound, and that's going to do us for this episode and this little mini series, I guess. Hope you enjoyed it. Big Bell, Kennedy Ranges, and well, just looking around the Upper Gascoyne region. Bloody good area, really enjoy it out there, and just a top little area. Anyway, that's going to do us. We'll finish this episode here. Thanks for watching. I've got a lot of cleaning to do over the next couple of hours, but the car's performed pretty faultlessly. Pretty over the moon with the car, it's doing real well. But I'll get started cleaning up, and that's going to do us. Cheers for watching. We'll see you on the next one. The train's not coming. And these are even I'm guessing that would have been an original painting. Or original. What am I dribbling on about? So whoever's rising to 50 and remaining at level and hurrah! It's not coming, you guys. Ah, whatever.